What's going on, my PT peeps, my walking dead family, my fighters? I'm One Eye Bright, also known as PT. Don't know if I'm winking or blinking, but I'm definitely thinking about The Walking Dead Season 11, and what did you make of this from Season 11, Episode 2? So obviously, spoiler warning for all things Walking Dead, the first two episodes of Season 11 of The Walking Dead, but we're going to talk about what Daryl found in the subway station in Season 11, Episode 2, and how it could connect with a couple of different theories. I'm going to talk about a couple of different ideas that I have after watching Season 11, Episode 2, but right now they're just a theory. But hit that subscribe button, like, share, subscribe, and donate. Help support the PT channel any way that you can. We truly appreciate you guys, and as always, thank you for the support. Now, Daryl was alone in the train track, subway station, whatever you want to call it. It was him and Dog, and he looked at some different things on the walls. He came across a suitcase full of money. And it's interesting what Angela Kang said about this mural. It's a very nice mural, by the way, that you see several people with crowns on their heads. And then you see another shot of the same mural, the same people with the crowns on their heads. They have no home, they're no work, they're hungry. So those people were once high society, and now they're knocked down a peg. I wonder if one of these people was this guy, but he had his arm chopped off. He's a dead walker now, but he had his arm handcuffed to a briefcase full of money. And that's pretty useless in a zombie apocalypse. Nobody cares about money anymore. They want water, food, guns, ammo, weapons, safety, security. That's the currency. But Daryl found a bag with a bunch of different things in it. And at first glance, I'm like, whoa, is that a phone in there? Well, no, I think it's a Polaroid picture. But also, is it a callback to Mural and the blue meth in season 2 of The Walking Dead? And we're going to see more and more callbacks, flashbacks, connections to prior seasons of The Walking Dead, I believe, and I hope so. But back to the bag, right? Daryl finds a bag, and there's some useful things in there. And they really highlighted this. If you go back and watch season 11, episode 2, or if you watch it this Sunday, definitely watch this. You see a granola bar and a fake Twinkie. So I guess those things would last a long time. Daryl takes them, they need food. But again, they stay on this segment for a couple minutes, and that's a pretty big deal in a 46-minute long show. There's going to be stuff there that we focus on. He finds a $100 bill. And again, it's not the $100 bill. It doesn't matter. It's not really useful, but it's what's written on there. And it's a message from Jesse and Tom, but the fact that it says, "Dear Dad." So these two kids were looking for their dad. They wrote this message to their dad. And why did they highlight this? I have a couple different theories, and they both involve the Reapers, because at the end of the episode, we saw the Reapers, and we're going to see them much more in the first part and maybe in the second part of season 11. But again, I can't highlight it enough and mention it enough. They really focused on Daryl reading this note in this segment and another one before they go up on the surface. But again, on the back, you see that they went looking. It's been 3 weeks, so we don't know when this was. This could have been years ago, or it could have been pretty recently. But the area is pretty interesting. And also at the bottom, it says, "See you both soon. Love, Tom and Jesse." So the fact that we have another Tom, it's like Tom here, and then Tommy here in the Commonwealth, we're really going with Tom. Is it a play on Tom and Jerry or Tom and Jesse? Not sure, but Jesse is that a callback to Alexandria? Tom, Tommy, Commonwealth? Not the same person, I'm guessing, because we see a photo of a boy and a girl and a bunny rabbit. So if you know the stuffed bunny rabbit we saw before in season 11, episode 1, it's the same bunny rabbit there per Angela Kang. It looked to be a white rabbit in the photo. It's dirty, it's dingy, it's not like in good shape. But it's a nice callback to Teddy Bear Girl with the bunny slippers from season 11, episode 1. But also, per Angela Kang, she said it, she confirmed it, that this is the same bunny in the photo with the two kids. So do you think these kids are still alive? Do you think it's a connection that we'll see going forward? Or is it just a sad thing that happened, that these two kids are gone and their dad didn't make it? Because Daryl saved that bag with the photo in it, and he tucked it underneath his shirt. He didn't put it in his bag, he put it underneath his shirt, so he has it there. And you're like, yeah, well, duh. He had food there. Why didn't he just keep the bag, or he just kept the food? I'm not sure, but he kept it on him for a reason. We know that Daryl is going to get captured per the synopsis going forward, but could these two kids still be alive or be connected with the Reapers, like their dad is a Reaper? Because that would just make more sense in my opinion. But again, I can't highlight it enough. They focused on this with Daryl looking at this photo, and maybe it's the loss of the world and Daryl's turning into a softie, but it comes up again before they go to the surface. He's looking at the $100 bill. So not once, but twice does he look at it. More double emphasis on it. Again, he gets the flashlight out, looks at it, basically putting a spotlight on this $100 bill for us. Like, hey guys, remember this? And then Maggie even asks about it. So they put a little more emphasis on it with another character. So only time will tell what really comes from this. But the fact that they're putting more emphasis on things means it's going to mean something most likely. They don't put emphasis on things unless they're going to explore it further or it's going to come up again. Daryl even puts the $100 bill in his left glove there. He's tucking it in there, and again, more emphasis on there, a couple seconds, but he's going to put it there. And the fact that he's going to get kidnapped and captured by the Reapers, again, it's per the synopsis, it says it. We'll have a separate video breaking down all the synopses for season 11 part 1. Then the next part, or the end of the episode, is the Reapers come along, they run into the woods. So I would assume that in season 11 episode 3, Daryl's going to have some interaction with the Reapers. They're going to fight. It's going to be a big battle scene because the episode ends with the Reapers coming in their direction. And season 11 episode 3, I heard, is going to be awesome, action-packed with the Reapers, setting things up going forward. So the fact that we see a $100 bill doesn't really mean anything to me. It could be a piece of paper, but it says, "Dear Dad." Is this dad of Jesse and Tom, these two kids I'm guessing, a Reaper? And I would assume that somebody finds it and be like, where'd you get this photo? If you ever saw the movie Training Day, you know what I'm talking about. We know that Leah is going to come back around per the synopsis. Again, they kind of spoiled some things with it, and I'm guessing this is her. So the fact that Leah's coming back around again means that season 10, episode 18, I believe, the one with Leah and Daryl with Leah being introduced, is going to mean something. So you might want to go back and watch that if you haven't seen it. But there's been a theory on this channel, I can't say it's only my theory because other people probably said it, that Leah was pregnant. So did she have the baby? Did she lose the baby? And the fact that Daryl is seeing kids in the photo before he's going to run into Leah, is it foreshadowing a connection? I don't know. So my two theories, to summarize, is that the kids in the photo, Jesse and Tom, I'm guessing, with the bunny, were looking for their dad. Don't know if the kids made it or not. That their dad is a Reaper, is going to find that photo and the message on the $100 bill. And or that Leah was pregnant, and that kind of foreshadowed it with the kids in the photo. We're not sure, but let me know your thoughts. Post your comments below. I know it's just a theory right now, but I can't wait to see if it comes true. But either way, stay safe, and as always, tell them Daryl.